What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. We're playing some more ARK Survival Evolved. Usually this is where we'd put a different game in and do another video, but I've been having so much fun playing this, I wanted to do another one on this week. I want to finish up doing our... Whoa! I want to finish up doing our goal to get the what is it, the tasty cakes or something like that? Yeah, I want to finish getting those. So what we need to do, as you can see right here, we finally got all of our crops growing. We do have our Phiomia to feed our dung beetles to be able to get the fertilizer, to get the crops growing, to get all the stuff and things to be able to get the tasty cakes. At least as far as this goes. I do have to get a few other things which we are going to work on today. Okay, so I think it's gonna be we gotta do the industrial cooker. We need to see if we can't find some bees in order to get the honey that we need for the tasty cakes, and I kinda wanna get a beaver because we do have the stumps around here. I'll show you one. We do have a few stumps around here. See these stumps right over here? If you hit those, you actually get sap from them. So we don't have to worry about getting some tree saps. Ooh, we got a little drop coming down. So I think I want to see if we can't find ourselves a beaver so that maybe they'll be able to get a little more sap than just me hitting them with the axe. That's my intentions, at least. So, kind of waiting for this thing to come down here. But while we wait, let's look into see what we need to do to get an industrial cooker going. If we go into our structures here and we go into cooking, we'll see the industrial. We just need some cementing paste. But it takes, what does that say? 450 cementing paste, 1,800 metal ingots, 300 oil, and 300 polymer. I am crafting up just a little bit more of the cementing paste right here. While we're out looking for a beaver, maybe we can check out some beaver dams and be able to get a little bit more cementing paste too. What else did we do? We got a Dodicarus. I don't know if I showed that, so that's something else that we had got, so that now making the cementing paste doesn't take nearly as long. But yeah, we got enough stuff. Close that door. We got enough stuff to be able to craft up this industrial cooker, and then we got to figure out how to hook it up. So we got to turn on this fabricator first, and then we go back into our structures, and we go back into cooking, and then we craft up one of these guys here. So we can see that it's taking a little bit of time, but it should be done here shortly. And then we'll be able to turn this off. Do not turn off your fabricator until everything is crafted. Otherwise, you lose all of your resources. Now, I want to try to put it right here, but that looks like it might be just a little bit too big to fit there. How about under the steps here? This might look like it's gonna work out. I think you just need gas to run this, which that'll be fine. We can end up making that. But we do need to make some piping, and that's what I'm just kind of waiting to see. I mean, I don't want it to block our storage. One other place we could put it is possibly over here, but I was thinking that we might put the chemistry bench over here. Industrial cooker might be a better way to go. We could also put it upstairs. We've got lots of room upstairs. But I was kind of thinking about putting our snails up here. That is the dilemma. Over here in the corner? No. We want to keep it on the bottom floor, I think. I'm pretty sure we want to keep it on the bottom floor. To make it easier for adding the pipes. Now, in order to get the pipes going, we need to go in here to our inventory. I think you can just craft the stone pipes right out of here. Need to hook up some of this stuff, which means we're going to need some stone. Good thing we got the Dodicarus sitting outside. We're just going to grab like 100 stone off this guy quick. Shouldn't be too bad. And then if we go up here, we'll probably do one straight, one inclined, one intake, I think is what we might do here. So if we go down here, we got a vertical here, right? That's the vertical, yes. Then we have, here's our incline. Let's craft up one of those. This is the flexible. We might as well grab a flexible. Here's the intake. And this one is going to be our straight pipe. Stone irrigation pipe straight. Yeah, there's our straight pipe. So the first thing we want to do is we want to use our straight pipe. And the only question I have on this is how far is it going to stick off that wall with our straight pipe here? What is that? It looks like a diagonal. Did we craft a diagonal? I don't remember crafting a diagonal. I thought we got a straight. There's our straight pipe. This is what we want here. I don't know. I don't want it to stick out too far, so I'm not entirely sure how this actually connects and what part it connects to. But if we go something like right there, now we go. Yeah, that looks like it's pretty good, huh? Can we rotate it at all? No? Alright, well, we'll just plop that guy down. That's looking pretty good. It actually isn't too bad. Maybe a little bit closer to the wall would have been nice, but I'm not going to complain because, like I said, it's not too bad. Next up, we want to have... We get an intake? Probably can't do the intake from there. What about this guy? This is the inclined. Yes. So if we go here, that's leading us right down into the water. Perfect. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to need our intake, aren't we? So let's grab our intake here. And we hook it up right there. Boom. That looks like there's some water going through. Everything's looking good. Now we come over here. We look here. This is irrigated. Absolutely. It's not full yet. You can see it's filling up slowly. And then next, it should say we need gasoline to run. So as far as gasoline goes, we have a little bit. We're not going to need a lot. Whoop. Let's grab just this 21 here. We'll throw this bad boy up in this. There we go. So now we don't need this guy. We're going to drop that rock. We don't need that. And we're going to throw this in here. So we've got our cooker up and running. We don't have any of the stuff to be able to make the tasty cake. We have a little bit, but we don't have everything yet. Next up, we need to find... Oh, that guy's down yet. Let's go check that out. We need to find some bees. We need to find some beehives. And we're going to need to tame up a couple of those so that we can start making the honey. But in order to do that, I'm pretty sure you need wild flowers in order to tame. What do we got here? We have blueprint for cable. Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that. And what is this guy? This is a Limentra. Nah, we don't need that. And a blueprint for the oil. We don't need that either. Alright, well, so that was kind of a garbage thing, but it is what it is. So, as I was saying, the next thing we need to do is we need to tame up a couple bees, and in order to do that, you need to find some beehives, and in order to do that, in order to do the taming, you actually need wild flowers. And I think we have some in here somewhere, maybe with the crystal. No, not with the crystal. Miscellaneous? No. Large storage box? There we go. We do have some rare flowers, not wild flowers, rare flowers. So we have that going for us. It is turning night, so it is going to be pretty dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try finding us a couple of these beehives, and then I'll be our bees. Alright, gamers. So I've been flying around for a long time now, and I've come to the conclusion, wow, come on, bird, you done yet? That there just isn't any honey or beehives on Valguero. But, I mean, there probably is, but I can't find them right now, and ARK is being very unkind for me in this area. So, I want to continue on doing stuff instead of just flying around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try seeing if I can't find a beaver to be able to tame up. Because that was another thing that we wanted to do. So it's not like we're missing out on anything right now. We still have a couple more steps that we need to do to be able to get into the full making of these tasty cakes. So I'm going to see if we can't find ourselves a nice big old beaver, like a 150 or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. And even, 140, 145 would be fine too. But let's take a look and see what this guy is first. He looks like he's kind of beat up. And I can't see very well through that spyglass. Come here, guy. We're staring right at you. 130. That was a good start. That's not what we're looking for, though. We want something a little bit higher, I think. Even though 130 isn't going to make or break us because it's still going to be pretty good. I'm seeing if we can get a little bit better one. There's one right down there in the water before he moves. Can we get our spyglass up there? No, we can't. I don't know why it takes so long to actually move that thing while you're in your view. But it's kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, there you are. You're an 85. No, there's also another one right there. Are we looking at you right now? A 50. So we've got the 130. Is that another one right there? See if we can't move. There's a whole bunch of them over here, though. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to find the 140, 145, 150. Let's take a look right here, guys. You're a 135. We're getting closer. Definitely getting closer, but it's still not what we're looking for. Let's continue on. See if we can't find another spot that maybe has a couple beavers. I know one thing that we can do is we can always just pick them up and then try to look at them while we're carrying them. And then we could probably kill them if they're not the right one. At least then we'd be able to cut down on the possibilities and the ones that we've already looked at. So, let's head over here. What are you? Did we get you? No, we weren't low enough yet. Come here, buddy. Got him, and he is a 85. We'll just take that guy and kill him. It's going to give us a little bit of XP too, which is nice. Here's another one right here. We're going to swoop down. Boom. Got you. That looked like a 50 or something like that. Yep. Sorry, Mr. 50. And there's like a little warthog come in. He's seen the dead bodies falling from the sky, trying to get his lunch on. Can't fault him for that. As long as he's not actually attacking any of the ones that we were looking at, I don't care what they do. Is that one right there? That looks like a panther, huh? That's not a beaver. How about over here? This little area has quite a few of them. This is the only area I found so far that has beavers. I'm sure there's definitely more. But as for right now, this is the only one I've seen. Come here, guy. Let's fly up here. Whoa, let's get out of the sun. A 150. There we go. Male 150. Now we got to take him back home. That's exactly what we were looking for. Where is home, by the way? I think home is this way. Looks like there's the open body of water right there. That's like the best landmark to be able to use. But yeah, we were looking for the 150. We found the 150. Now we're heading home to tame this bad boy up. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're flying into our island now. We're about ready to drop this guy off and start taming him up. We got to make sure that our bird is on passive. Last thing we want to have happen is homeboy start attacking our new beaver that we're trying to tame up. As soon as I can land, we've got a little bit of lag. Let's whistle passive here. Whistle aggressive, whistle passive right there. Okay, now we got our new crossbow that we just found out of one of the drops. We got this thing going. Where you going, buddy? Don't go in that water. We just shot him in the booty. Now we got to be really careful because these guys are going to do a lot of damage to us, so we got to make sure that he doesn't hit us. As soon as... is he going to pop through that? Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Mr. Beaver? Oh! Whoa, buddy. Let's run. You scared the crap out of me. Ah! No, don't hit me. Keep shooting him in the face. We'll run around this rock. I don't think he's going to hit me if I can just ring around the rosy. Alright, where you at, buddy? Oh, you're running. He's running already. Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. He's so fast. Yeah, get stuck on the rock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not reloading. We're having issues. No, don't go in the water. We're having issues. We're having issues. No, come on, buddy. Uh-oh, he's going to attack me. No, he's not. He's just swimming. All right, we need to switch our weapon here because, man, ARK is happening. I don't want him. There we go. We got another hit on him. Oh, and he's out. All right, good. Woo! That was a close one, man. I know that there's an issue sometimes where your gun shows the reload, but it just doesn't reload, and that's what we were having happen to us. Not a good thing, especially when you're trying to take on a 150. But we ended up getting it done, man. He's down. We got the berries on him. We're gonna take this guy over here. We're gonna whistle him back to neutral, I think. Can we get in here? Aggressive whistle attack target neutral. Yeah, I think neutral would probably be the best thing. That way, I think neutral is, if they get attacked, then they'll defend themselves, and that's the way that I want my dinos to be. You know, some people don't like having it that way, but I would prefer my dinos to be able to defend themselves over just sitting there dying by something little because they're on passive. But that's everybody's preference, man. That's just mine. Now we need to look into getting a little saddle made up for this guy. So what are we gonna need? What is wrong button here? Pressing wrong buttons. We need to go in here, and it's the Castroides is the name of the dinosaur. I like to call him the beaver, but in order to be in line with the game, we got to be able to know exactly what we're trying to do. So let's grab this saddle here. I'm guessing the saddle has to get made in the smithy, so let's go into the smithy. We're going to go into saddles, and we're going to see what the beaver saddle is going to take to be able to craft it. There it is. We need the cementing paste, which is already in there, fiber, hide, and thatch is what we need to put into our smithy there. So we'll grab 400 of the fiber. We're going to need probably 200 of the thatch. And we need some hide. Where are you at, hide? There you are. It was hiding. Ba-dum-ts. Alright, that should be plenty, right? And we got a bunch of saddles we got to put away too, because organization is key in any game. We're going to drop this stuff in here. I'm pretty sure that's all we needed. And let's go back into our saddles now. That's it right there, isn't it? Oh, that's a Spino. We don't have a Spino yet. That's the one we want. Let's craft up one of these guys. Now that that's crafting up, we can go over here to our... do we have a saddle box? I don't know if we do or not. That's obsidian. No, it's probably just miscellaneous, huh? We're going to take all this stuff. We found a Ascendant Lance, which I've never used a Lance. That's kind of cool. There's a Dunkleo. I don't know if there's even Dunkleos on here. A Limentra. Here's another oil pump. What else do we get? A blueprint for a Mantis and a Journeyman Bronto blueprint. We also, like I said, got a new crossbow, so we can stick that one in there. And then this right here is a Megaloceros. I could have swore maybe it's on. It's probably still on the Pteranodon. I did get a Pteranodon saddle too, a better Pteranodon saddle, but I think when I switched out the saddles, the one went into the Pteranodon inventory, so that's fine too. This should be done now. Let's grab this guy. There we go. And we're gonna come out here, go through all this stuff. How you doing, guys? Making up that poop, are you? No, you're not. We're gonna have to do some of that too. Let's go over here and see if we can't see how much longer till this beaver is tamed. And if you guys have any ideas for names, man, I'm more than welcome to, or I'm open to hearing some of these names, because I haven't named any of these dinos yet. Oh, this guy's right here. There we go. Oh, he's got a long way to go. He's at 40%. We may need to go find ourselves some narco, which we have some back at the house. It looks like it's going to be close. We might want to go just grab a couple of them just to be safe. Last thing we want to do is have that guy wake up and us not tame him. So let's head over here. We're going to run over to a storage box. We have a narco storage box that we've got all of our narco in. Should work out just nicely. Where's our... There's saddles. We do have saddles. Alright, so I have to transfer those over. I thought we did. Obsidian, large. Where are you at, narco? I know you're over here somewhere. There we go. Then we got plenty of narco over here. We need to get into some quality of life improvements too. We need to get into getting maybe like a long neck rifle with some darts and stuff. I think that's going to end up helping us out too. But now that we just got this new Journeyman crossbow, I think that's going to end up being better than a long neck rifle. So hopefully we can get a blueprint or something to be able to, I don't know, be a little bit better. So we don't need all of these. Let's, what do you think, like 10 10 might be good. Let's do 15 though, just to be on the safe side. One more. There we go. Now we're going to feed up all these 15 to this guy. Hopefully that should be all we need to be able to keep him asleep and to finish taming him up. He's about halfway done. So we've got, I don't know, probably a couple minutes. No big deal. We'll go drop off this narco. Maybe move those saddles around. I don't know. Maybe take a look at something else that we can do. I know we still need to find those stupid bees, man, but I just can't find them. I've been all over. It's been, I don't know, probably, what is this right here? That's the saddle that we needed. All right. I spent probably 3-4 hours looking for some of these beehives, and I just could not find one. I looked it up on Google, because everybody knows you can find whatever you want on the internet. That's just not always right. Remember that. No matter what you see on the internet, make sure you're double checking it. But anyway, I looked all over, and I looked on the internet, and I followed some places that people said that it was, and I couldn't find it. It just wasn't happening. I think what I'm going to have to do is maybe get on a land dino and just walk around until maybe I find some. But we want to tame up maybe one or two, one for sure, but maybe two, just to have two. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just good just to have that extra one. I think you have to actually keep them fed too with the rare flowers. I think you have to keep them fed with rare flowers, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I ended up taming up a bee, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of an issue. I think you have to break the beehive, and then you have to feed them a rare flower in order to tame them up. We'll have to wait and see, man. I have to find one first to be able to test out theories. If you guys know, make sure you let me know in the comments. Make it a little bit easier for me. But, yeah, we're almost done taming this bad boy up. He's 99.8% effectiveness, 74 levels we're going to get. So we're going to be sitting at 224. If he stays at this effectiveness level, there is a chance that it is going to drop, simply because, you know, we're not using the kibble and stuff like that. We're just using regular old mejoberry. But, yeah. So far, we're having a pretty good day. Hope you guys are having a good day. We've got this guy tamed up. You know, we've been through some of this other stuff that we did in our last episode. A little bit of a pain in the butt looking around for the beehives, but it was still fun to be able to go and explore just a little bit. I'm still looking for a new place to be able to build my forever home, my castle on a hill or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. They do have these new triangle pieces that I haven't explored anything with. Maybe we can turn it into an octagon. We can have a little Thunderdome or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to play around with some of this stuff, man. I'm interested to see what you can do and what you can create using some of the new stuff that is in here since the last time I played. But this guy is almost done. We only got 5% more. He's still sitting on the 74 plus levels, which is great. I haven't thought of a name for this guy. Probably just name it Leave It. Leave It to Beaver. But I don't know. Maybe I won't name any of them. I did name... I can't say that because I already named a couple of them, didn't I? Oh, there we go. He's all tamed up. There we go. Let's get your saddle on you. And I want to see how much more sap you can get. So that was the whole reason why we tamed you up, because you can get sap from these guys right here. And I'm hoping you can get a ton of it. 7. Really? 7? That's it? Oh, that was pointless. 7. Yeah, that stinks. Alright, well that was kind of a waste. Man, I thought you could get a lot more than that. Look, I could jump off here. We'll see. We'll compare. I'm going to use my axe. So you get 7. I get 42. So yeah, that's a huge difference. And, man, kind of disappointed. We still needed a beaver anyway. It'll help us when we get into building other stuff and things. But, man, I wish I would have known that. I wouldn't have even bothered with the beaver at this point. He does swim pretty quick in the water, though. And maybe we can use the beaver to be able to go find ourselves one of the beehives. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If not, the thumbs down, man. It's cool. Interaction is key. So, You guys have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.